So I sure hope you didn't misinterpret what I said at the end of last video. Anyway, hey mini bees, you ready to learn more from yours truly? Man, that was just terrible. Welcome back to Bug Fables, the Everlasting Sapling. The game where I honestly was surprised that I found myself caring more about elements like the story and such than I did about the actual gameplay itself. Guess that just goes to show what it's like to be a Mario and Luigi fan rather than a Paper Mario fan. Anyway, now let's press on. Wow, this area was a lot longer than I remembered. Yikes, is that a moth? Well, okay then, by the Queen, what a terrible fate. A moment of silence and solidarity. And solidarity for a fallen explorer. I don't know why I can't pronounce my own dialogue. Wait, he's alive! Wait, what? Wait, we must free him. Okay, I'm just going to see if this beaver I can cut through the web. I'll make sure there are no other V, watch out! Can't you just use your horn on it? Wouldn't that be more effective? A spider! How could a beast so huge sneak up on us? Gabby, we gotta run. Treasure ain't worth this. Not that. We can't abandon this poor moth to his fate. V, wait! Curses! Well, okay then. I mean, it's not like it's out of character for me to do that. And come to think of it, she was kind of just scared. I can't exactly say that it's entirely her fault for running away. This has to be some cruel irony. However, I can't give up, even if I'm alone. Yeah, surely the people who are playing this game for the first time know how this is a cruel irony. Anyway, time for this catchy as heck music. Even if it's goofy for a boss theme, it's at least good. Wow, we don't do any damage to it. Woohoo! Awesome block. It is stronger than it looks. Crud! It's too high up before the V was here. So really sit here and do nothing? Well, you can always go to Escalator Land. Oh wait, that's right. Woohoo, it didn't do any damage. It's too much by myself after all. Hey, you're doing just fine. You probably... Actually, no way, you can't even do any damage to it. But even if you were with me, it's not like you'd be able to do any damage to it anyway. Come on, I failed. You wasted your hopes on me. Well, it's not like anyone else can hear this. Unless they're just recording documentaries of everyone that fails. Wait, so V can do damage? What? V? Look, by the holy jaws of the Queen, V, you left me to my fate. You are vile. Hey, I was going to apologize and I came back, right? V does have some pretty good points here. I can't wait for them to just be completely ignored, just like they are in Chapter 3. I mean, let's just continue. Pushed me away from the web, but I still left, so I'll probably scold you later. The situation is dire, but I've got a plan. We will attack the web, holding the moth while battling the spider. And we bail when we free him? Precisely. Except we'll run together this time, without leaving anyone behind. I apologized already, jeez. I mean, yeah, I get that Cavu wasn't exactly perfect, but like, for being the supposed nice one, he sure is showing a lot of... Whatever, let's just continue. Here it comes. Let's do this! Let's do this. sound effect from SpongeBob moves in. Because me and, like, no one else knows what that game is. Or cares. Let's spy on the web. Oh. Oh, okay. Extra strip doesn't even have a sound effect. Yeah, let's target the spider even though the plan was very obvious. Oh, that was just a normal block. Awesome blocking must be pretty precise. Anyway. Now the web is dead. Alright, we did it. Cool. Be gone, wretched beast! But you can't do any damage to it. Why the heck would you do that? I'm done here. Well done. Yeah, I wonder... This cutscene would be a lot weirder if Cavill was the one that did the final piece of damage. Let's get out of here! Yeah. Into this hole that the spider apparently can't fit in, even though it's very clear that it can. Leave us alone already, monster. Yeah, of all the attributes of this game, the Paper Mario-esque art style is definitely the most pointless. Gee, glad it's too fat to come in here. Yeah, we all saw how fat it is. I mean, it totally couldn't just, like, oh, I don't know, move its legs a bit further in. I think what you mean is that its hitbox is too big. Cavill, sorry for running away. Very well, you're forgiven me. It was understandable. Took you long enough, most people would be crying at getting rescued. I kind of agree with Cavill here, but at the same time, cough, cough. Turn over a new leaf, V. I did not mean to press A. You're awake. I wonder if that translates to anything. That's like an acronym for something or something. What the? Hey, you okay? Hey, your head. I'm just going to speak like that from now on. Could this moth be speaking in an ancient tongue? Perhaps he is of the fabled tribes working underground. Wait, then does that mean that the whole evolution stuff happened more recently? Nope. No. We can speak Bugnish. Also, no one's questioning why he said we there. You need, like, a minute? No. We are fine now. Aren't you going... so no one's going to question this? Thank goodness, yeah, it's quite worried. Where are we? Where is the spider? Right. Let's get you up to speed. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Truly? Seems we owed our life to you, V. Seriously? No big deal. It sucks that we're trapped, though. Were you looking for treasure as well alongside fellow explorers? What's your name? Actually, I don't mind this nickname. Just call me that from now on. No, Leaf is fine. And somewhat. Scouting mission, in fact. Also, it's strange how he says Leaf is fine when his name is Leaf. Wonder if there may be some sort of deeper context. Because, you know, I definitely haven't just been spoiling what's been going on later in the game already. You got some luck to be alive. Did you learn anything scouting about the artifact? Artifact? If it is here, it's probably ahead. Work together, we'll surely find both it and the exit. How about now? We have little choice. We will accompany you. Can you fight? Not really part of scouting. Wow. Why the heck did Cavill even ask, can you fight to begin with? It just kind of seems like a bare necessity to be able to fight when going inside of this cave, but apparently they can't fight. I mean, he can't fight. This whole thing's kind of confusing. Seriously? You came into this place without knowing how to fight? Make sure to stay behind us so we can protect you. How reassuring. Okay, we spent too much time here. Let's look for the exit. What, do you have like some sort of timer? Also, the only time in the game where you can see them in this order. So, don't get used to it. Okay, now the B button's working. It seems like it just doesn't work the first time. Could just be me though. Or V. Or G. Oh, that's enough. JK, I said JK. Huh, I didn't realize this area was so early. Anyway, yeah, this area at least has some alright music. I mean, it's better than the main town, which we'll get to later. At least it tries to portray an emotion, even if it fails miserably at it. Yay, a zombie band. Yay, it's my favorite enemy of the game. Check it out, it's zombie ants. Eat, the ant is possessed. No way. Guys, it's possessed. Sounds kind of scary. I just the story the queen tells kids to scare them. This is too creepy. I'm gonna take it out. Wow. I know that low-res textures just tend to look muddy, but like, even with that in mind, that looks kind of... Anyway, we're kind of forced to let them attack. I mean, hey, at least being forced to let enemies attack comes earlier in this game than it does in the Origami King. I'd also argue that this game has a better amount of content. Anyway. So yeah, in case you're wondering, we can pause the game anytime. So, yeah, we can look at medals and stats. Hard mode. Cool. We'll look at the library with stuff like discoveries. Discoveries are probably my least favorite part of 100%ing the game. A lot of the things that count as discoveries are incredibly vague and basically just require you to walk around and pressing A on everything and hoping that it becomes a discovery. That's what I found it amounting to, at least. And after that, there's the bestiary. Anyway, whatever, we're not going to sit here and read that. Recipe book, where eventually in the game you figure out how to cook. And there's the records. Complete the game, defeat a very powerful foe. And if you go to the bottom, then yep, it spoils they have 7 chapters in this game. And considering the fact that there's only 3 artifacts, and throughout the entire game it keeps on trying to throw twists, considering the fact that you already know from the beginning that there's 7 chapters, none of the twists really come out of left field. It's kind of a problem. In fact, I'd argue that chapter 4 is my least favorite chapter, and you'll see why when we get there. And quest list. Don't worry, the quest list eventually becomes more interesting. It's like the recipe book. There is definitely a really big delay in between when I hit the B button and V actually does something. What, level up. Yeah, I'm sure that, like, everyone watching knows what I'm talking about. Referencing random cartoons that people probably have traumatic flashbacks of thinking back to. B. Lawrence's secret stash. ToadRules, stop caring. Alright, that's... I don't know why I'm being so hard on this game. Despite all that I've said, I do enjoy myself playing this game. That's not a song from this game. I don't even know where I've heard it before. Frankly, I don't care. I don't care. That first crystal berry is pretty easy though. Usually the crystal berries require some sort of challenge to get or are hidden in in some sort of obscure place, but that crystal berry was literally just... wow. Well, then, I got games. Watch me mess up this... oh, okay. Come on! Why can't I have good comedic timing every now and then? Good comedic timing with the good old rhyming. I know, rhyming rhyme with time is just... it's so original that you want to punch me in the face. Oh wow, that time I did it first try. Alright, well since I really can't... wow. Wow, 2 times in a row, that's a new record. So what does this area have to offer? What a weird tablet. It's written in even weirder language. This would be ancient script. These letters look familiar to us. We should be able to decipher it. Even though later in the game we reveal that we were literally in the kingdom just 1 generation before. Let us check it again. Hitting an enemy outside a battle will stun it for a short amount of time. Wow, I didn't know that. I don't want enemy stun grants 1 more action to the... let's I guess ToadRules are nice and all that, die. Which we'll not do now that we have another platform. Also, their jump in this game is really pathetic, and it kind of shocks me that they don't get an upgrade to their jump at any point in the game. Especially considering this game's really big reliance on platforming. Go! On. Actually, do I have nothing else? If we go down here, oh no, he's flying. Cool. And now, cool. You know, I just noticed in that battle alone, that those enemies really don't have much animation. Like, they don't even have a hit animation. It's not an HP plus medal. Increases an ally's HP by 2. 2. No. 2. Ha 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 ha. Ha, who needs that rock? Nice work, everyone. Wait, watch out! It's not even close to leave. What the heck? By the great ancestors, what kind of sorcery is that? We are unsure. This is new. Just expect us to believe that? I mean it. It's the truth. Magic's no common feat. There are less than 10 known sorcerers in history. You're not some criminal with a huge bounty, are you? Not some criminal with a huge bounty, are you? You seriously believe that? We'll talk later. I take it you can fight now? We'll try. Wow, really? Who would have guessed? Wait, everyone. Now that we're a trio, let me share a useful technique with the turn relay. Picked from the colorful flower. Which colorful flower? They're all colorful. One of us can lend our turn to another. How is that useful? It sounds tedious. Well, for example, we could let me attack twice to knock down flying enemies. You should let me attack 3 times. We'll take them all on. You shouldn't abuse it like that, though. The exhaustion will reduce your attack power by 1 every time you act in a round. Fine. Well, it sounds mildly useful. We'll try it out. Now, on your guard. Get set. Go! Yeah, we can knock that guy down. We could turn relay. Or we can spy. But I didn't, so... I the queen! What an abomination of deliciousness! I cannot hurt this beast while it is airborne. Who would have ever guessed? It's not like you said that exact same thing for the seedlings. Would you lend me your strength? Anyway, now time to attack. Totally not ripped from Paper Mario. Alright, even though I pressed the button, it didn't signal. So yeah. Anyway, when it says super, that means that the attack that they did is super effective. Leaf doesn't actually have any more power than any of the rest. It's just that there's a lot of enemies early game that are super effective. He's super effective against. Anyway, goodness, that magic ain't a joke, or isn't. It's pretty cool. We truly couldn't do it before. This den is hiding more secrets than I first thought. Everything's just too suspicious. I don't believe Leaf yet. Well, then, granted, you're kind of... Are you suggesting I'm dumb? No, I think that it's another D word. And the truth, if we have ice magic, that accursed spider won't have caught us. I say, let's focus on getting out alive. We can collect our thoughts and we're safe. Very well. If you need us to freeze anything, press B while we are leading. That's fine for now. Onward, I can almost smell the treasure. You said very angrily? What? Enough of that. Now, let's continue, and hopefully there will be some place to save soon. Eep! It's not funny, I'm all soaked now. Yeah, it's not funny. What exactly about that was even close to comedic brilliance? Sorry, B. Can't help it. Excuse the ceiling's dripping. Wow, so glad you're here, Cabu. What would we do without you? Oh, why is there so much water in here? Under us, above us? Doesn't make sense. This is good, though. What do you mean? If it's water, then it can be frozen. Well, what do you... That should be obvious, right? Impressive if you can do that. But there's a lot of options for us. I can push them with my horn as well. It's pretty cool, Leaf. Enemies, the water around us, even though they seem like obstacles, we can exploit them for our own benefit. Let's give your ice magic a try, all we can find. Also, that water that you saw dripping, it never drips again. Cool. The craftsmanship on the statue is pretty good, compared to everything else at least. That it is. It's a shame the monument outlived its creators. Yeah, I don't hear about roaches and folk tales nowadays. Pardon? When did the roaches disappear? I'm confused now. Didn't the roaches disappear a long time ago? Before I was born, I think. Pretty recently? Hey! Well, I mean, more recently than I thought. It was indeed quite a recent event. No one knows for sure the how or why, however. This is depressing talk. We should really find a way out. This can't be right. We would agree if we cared. Alright, whatever, 2 times in a row is good enough. Now, let's defeat one more guy. No, I didn't even acknowledge the fact that I got a first strike on the horn. With the horn. Maybe I am better at this game than I thought I was. Nah. Anyway, so now I make it to this mysterious door. Or MIDI for short. Just like how PNG files are called ping files. They really expect us to use that water drop. We can literally just jump there. Water drop or not. And now it is finally time for us to save and end this longer than normal episode. I hope you enjoyed, guys, and it is time to leave. I know, you're finally not hostage to me anymore. To the burden of me making these videos anymore. Goodbye.